Are you ready to set sail?
Okay, river raids are more challenging than regular raids, but offer the chance to find new gear, weapons, and foreign supplies to upgrade your Yom's Viking Hall, river raid longship, or trade with Bond for cosmetic schemes. If you die during a river raid, you will lose all the progress you made and rewards you gained during the raid. Okay.
I'm ready. On to the raid. We will use my crew for the first outing. Easier for me to show you what lies along the riverbank. Later, you are welcome to send your own Yom's Vikinger along the paths we travel. Mine could use the rest.
Okay, so hello everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like I said, we're gonna try out the new river raids mode. Now, the way that they describe the rewards right there leads me to believe that I'm not going to be getting raw materials to actually upgrade Ravensthorpe. And I'm just going to be getting stuff that upgrades the new buildings, which I'm fine with, because like I said, I imagine that we can get everything. Would have been all right. I mean, because yeah, I don't really care if we upgrade it faster, because I mean, obviously, if I really cared, I could just go and do all the raids and upgrade it. But replenish ration for you and each of your raiders. Man, I really hope this is a loading screen. Foreign supplies can be traded with Vaughn, and your Ravensthorpe will be used to upgrade Yom's Viking Hall and River Raid Longship. If you raid the same river too often, its inhabitants will set up temporary river defenses like chains and towers. The location river raids always contain foreign supplies to loot, and some contain unique armor and weapons. Your Yom's Viking Lieutenant will gain experience and rank up as you successfully complete river raids, I'm assuming. Now, the question is this going to be like my lieutenant? Or is this going to be like another lieutenant that I'm going to create? And if it is going to be my lieutenant, if I put them on the job, does that...
This river does not appear on many maps. Few know how to navigate it. But the Yom's Vikinger have been learning its currents. An old friend said it was a smuggling route for Roman traders. She claimed it was useful in hiding their tracks. In fact, it is so well hidden. You could raid your very neighbors and they would never know it was you. Something to think about.
Oh, well, there's a raid point up ahead.
Look!
So, do I have a map, though? I do. River X, with few river defenses. Okay.
Not hoarders of wealth, mind you. But well worth the trouble if you're seeking rations for the crew.
Okay.
Remember, my crew is like a pack of trained wolves. They will respond to your orders. Give them...
During a river raid, hold to view useful information about the river and your crew. The river alert gauge shows the level of enemy reinforcements at raid location. The cargo counter shows how many foreign supplies you have collected and how full your longship's cargo hold is. See a health of each crew member. Oh, see, look, my lieutenant did come. And the rations they're currently carrying. Okay. And what is this? End raid. So I wonder what... Oh, take command was probably just to leave on the ship.
I'll split you!
Boosh! So now the question is, though, if they go down, do I revive them? Like, is that basically the same as our raids, just, you know, less noticeable, you know, just like when we go and do our raids, though, does it just, like, not give me the health bars of our raiders? Okay. See, aha! Oh, see, yeah, so that would be the large rations chest. Chest there, that'll be useful to get that stuff. Whoosh. Okay, give a ration to you and each Yom's Viking in your river raid crew. Yom's Viking will use their rations automatically when their health is low. You can spend one of your rations to revive a down Yom's Viking, but you must reach them in time.
That seems to be everything. We should return to the ship.
All right, that's what we came for. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, no, okay. So I can end the raid at any time, but if once I've found everything, it'll just end the raid itself. Gotcha. Alright. I mean, so far, I feel like this is definitely gonna quite possibly. I realize I went from
I've
definitely to
had
quite
tougher
possibly,
fights in
but
taverns.
Well, stay alert. The smoke from the flames will alert camps downriver. The fighting will get tougher as we go.
okay. When you raid a location, the smoke from the fires will alert other locations up the river, increasing the river alert gauge. As it rises, you will encounter more enemy reinforcements at each location. I don't see the river raid status. Sure. Oh, okay. I get that's the alert gauge. I thought that had something to do with the. Gotcha. Now I see that there's like a little mark in the middle of that. I'm going to assume that that's the important bit. Like up until then, we're not actually going to have any extra reinforcements. Now, one thing that they could do is just, not set everything on fire. I mean, then the smoke
Military
wouldn't,
camp.
right?
You will find foreign supplies and even gear if you're lucky. They will put up a fight, but so be it, yeah?
But yeah, like if you don't set everything on fire, then wouldn't you be able to not raise the alert? Just saying. Well, let us go. Wow, they did not get very close.
To battle!
I guess it is pretty shallow here. Now I'm going to assume that these locations are all just like either procedurally generated, or they're going to be locations, more or less locations from the main game.
Aim for that lead, you!
Oh, also, as you can see, I did upgrade my axe. It is now fully upgraded. It's now a mythical axe.
Eating good.
I didn't actually get a chance to like upgrade it. I just got it to mythical status, and then I didn't have the resources to actually. I imagine that still does give it some benefit, like some bonus, just having it upgraded, but or just having it set to that status. But I don't know off the top of my head now. Can we? No, the door is barred, eh? Man, if only I had like a bunch of big, strong Vikings here that could help me break down the door. Oh, I see. There's another door that we can't force open. All right.
Give me a hand with this.
Come on. There we are. On. Now this one. Now I'm going to assume that they're going to go easy. Contain gear, weapons, or foreign supplies. Yes.
This looks valuable. I should take it back to the settlement.
Okay, so 50 foreign supplies.
Come, we've outstayed our welcome.
Have we, though? Have we really? So that was the only major loot in this place. Oh, I can't get in there. Ah, but I can get in here. Wait, was there really no... Is that really it? Wow, she's fucking excited. Oh, come on. So that really was all of the, Really? Interesting. Alright, well. Okay, no, raid's already over. Good. Just checking, because they were still running around. It's weird that he calls an end to the raid, but the raiders don't leave. But I guess, at the same time, if you haven't left yet, why would they, right? But if they're not going to summon any more enemies. But then again, it's not like they, it's not like they, take time to get back to the ship. I mean, they just teleport them in.
I thought you were a fighter, yet you didn't join the battle. Biding your time for bigger fights?
More of a captain these days. Odd, isn't it? A raider who doesn't raid. Turns out, Spending years getting damn near chopped
Let
in
the
half
sail out.
leaves you with enough aches and stiff muscles to keep you boat bound. Now come, let us go.
Okay, so I'm assuming the white smoke is places I can go to. That one looks like a civilian settlement. This one looks like a military one. Now, how's our Vikings doing? They're doing pretty fucking good. Oh wait, does it show? I'm assuming the dot next to the heart or the heart itself shows that they have a ration on them to heal. Alright. Alright. So yeah, this is just basically more raiding. I mean, that's good. It's fine. Once we're done, we'll see what all we get. Sorry. What all we actually get from doing it when we get back. It'll be interesting to see like what we can, like what upgrades we got and like what all can happen.
Get behind if you can.
Boosh.
Won't take long.
Nope, it probably won't. Oof, wow, alright, I thought it might take longer than that. Where the hell did you come from, buddy? Holy shit. What do we got? What we got? Now, it does say I can spend my rations to resurrect guys that fall down, so... And it does look like I can carry the same amount as in the regular game, which makes sense. Oof. Yeah, I hit him so hard it knocked his head right off. And you know, I think that guy might be wearing the brigandine armor, or at least the helmet, because I upgraded that, the 3 pieces of it anyway that I had, up a little bit, and the helmet did get a little flute. Oh, here we go. That didn't sound good. Alright. Get off there before you set yourself on fire. God, you knock over your own lieutenant, you knock over that guy.
Give me a hand.
Also, what's my lieutenant's name? I should... Now, it does say get back to your longship, but I can carry 50 more foreign supplies.
We're done here. Come on.
Now, what is... I don't actually see her on there. Yeah, I don't know what my lieutenant's name is. Any other loot? Aha, yes there is, and I almost left. See, and I was about to climb up the tower too when I saw the window that was open, because I assumed that I would maybe have to get in from up above, but I see that is not the case. It's good. Alright. Now I'm going to assume that he's going to give me the option now to either return or to continue raiding, because like it says that I can hold 200 foreign supplies. All of my guys
I don't
are
know
pretty
about
fucking
you,
healthy.
but I am ready to return to Ravenstall. Let the crew know when you are ready.
Okay, so I can return to settlement whenever I want. Now, enemy reinforcements at all locations. Small camp there, small camp there. Now then, is there anything to my left? Yes, there's smoke there. To my right, yes, there's actually a fort right there. Now, just to make sure, this is not a place that I've already been. No, good. I mean, we definitely have at least one more on it. Now, I'm going to assume that the civilian locations are tactical, where like you don't want to just go and find civilian ones early, because then that'll obviously raise the alert and you'll have a harder time reading military ones. Now, like I said, I'm assuming when I look at this, now the question is, the bell is already turned red, so does that going higher do anything while I'm already here? Now, it did say that if you raid the same river multiple times, that you would or that they would put up extra defenses, like chains and that, but can they do that while I'm currently in the river? You know? Yeah, I know how to return to the settlement. I am choosing not to.
going to split you.
And I'd rather you not fucking pressure me to do it, game. Thanks. There you go. Ah, damn.
Ha!
Fucker. I think he lost an arm, he did. Oh, look at that, and I just got rations. Nice.
I'll finish you. I'll snap your spine.
Bugger. Oh, there's some loot in here. Bust through that. Bust through that. Ah. Oh no. Find a river raid key, really? Specifically have a key called river raiding. Now the question is, is that key here?
Watch my lead.
Like, I have to assume that it is. In river. Oh. Somebody picked a fight with somebody they shouldn't have.
Let me handle this.
Oh, yeah.
Focus, we have this. I'll kill you.
Come on, get your ass up. Oh, that's...
You died.
I'm really getting attacked by the fucking chicken.
Your time's up.
So, I wonder then, like, I'm assuming that you can...
I'm coming! I must be quick. I cannot afford to lose a crew
Oh,
member.
another one down. Eivor, stand up! I like how I must be quick and then he falls down. Also, is he in the house? Is he in the empty fucking house? Oh no, wait. I mean, it says Oofy Dragon Hunter, but I don't... I'm just going to assume that they're hurt and not dead. Or that, either that, or they, or his dialogue fucked up. And like when this guy, is that the drag? Hey, St. George's Cape. Let's see what that is. What does that one do? Increase attack after impaling an enemy. An additional increase to speed. Well, I think the Brigandine armor is still better currently, but whatever. See that there is still a couple enemies. But yeah, like the river raid key, is that something that I can find here? Or is that something that I can find somewhere during a river raid, but not necessarily in the settlements that have the keys, or that have the chests that need them? Like, I'm very curious as to that. Because, I mean, I'm pinging like crazy here, but I'm not seeing a key show up anywhere.
Already dead.
Boosh! Oof, killed himself by hitting me. That's gotta be embarrassing.
Stop and die.
It's like, sir, I don't know what happened. I hit him, and then I died. I'm still not seeing keys. See loot over here, though. That guy's still alive? He is, so yeah, I'm gonna assume then that he's not dying.
Help me out here.
But let's see what's in here. Come on. Come on. Somebody come and freaking help me. I saw somebody run past me a second ago. I see they're having trouble with the stairs or something. There we go. Whoosh. That seemed to open really easy.
Give me a hand over here.
And there we go. Okay. There's another 50. Foreign supplies. Good, good. 50 more.
That's it. Back to the ship.
So, yeah, I'm going to assume then that river raids key thing, they don't necessarily come from the places that have the chests, which is weird. I don't really like that. I mean, that adds a little bit of randomness to it that I know, that I don't really care for. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Aha! Okay. Can open any locked chest found in river raids. Boop. Okay, so I am going to assume then that there is a river raid key at every river raid. Or at every location that has the key. Ooh, a tungsten ingot. That's what I need for the final set of upgrades. Because I don't know where I got them from, but I had 3 of them that I used to upgrade my axe. I don't know if like I opened a chest while I was like out hunting animals or something in one of the later regions, but few river defenses, river map clues, gear. Okay, so there is one more gear or weapon, and then there's also river map clues. That's interesting. Now, once again, I'm going to assume that it can't get any harder. So like I may as well go back now. Oh, that guy. Okay. Go back now to that one civilian place that we saw, so that our other guy can get another ration. I also like how it gives me the option to raid this place, even though we just raided it. Like, we're literally leaving it, and it's like, hey, you want to raid it? Alright, there we go.
Sail out!
Okay. So if we go back this way, that is where we just were. But that, I do believe, was a civilian settlement. So we'll pop in there to grab our dude a thing, a ration. It also looks like they can only hold 1 ration each. So I'm going to assume that that's one of the upgrades, is to hold more than that. And while they do have more reinforcements at all locations, I still somehow doubt that these locations have... Like, the civilian locations probably don't have that many reinforcements, even with the upgrade. I'm also going to assume that, like, different rivers will have...
You die now.
will have, like, a higher difficulty.
Take it. You will pay.
Really?
You're mine.
Man, that guy got taken down. Now, who are you? See, the pictures on the left don't really look very much like him. I'm going to assume
Thanks, Eivor.
he's the stink arst. Oh, Ufi the Dragon Hunter is full health again, which is honestly a little weird. I don't know if he... Oh, you know what? Maybe he... I don't know how they get there. I don't know if they can get rations any other way besides the big ration chest, actually. Oh, here we go. That's gotta be it.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
It's not really jammed, but whatever. Once again, since we're raiding, I could do without this. Having to find the way into the fucking place. Oh, I see. Especially when they like to set stuff on fire and I have to climb up to the very flammable thing. And as I say it, they fucking light the building that I'm climbing on fire. Okay, so here we go. Force this open. Come on, I opened the door. Should I have opened the... You know what? There we go. Both doors are open.
Hey,
now somebody get your ass in here.
Alone.
So we can ration up our guys. No. Ration them. Everybody's rationed up.
A good haul. Let's go.
Yes, let us away. I'm going to assume that it's already... Yeah. The Twinham farm. Assuming that's how you pronounce it. Twinham? I don't know. Twinham? Whatever. The farm. So now all of our guys have rations again. It is actually rather nice to have it be important that you pay attention to your units now. Like in the raids in the main game, it makes 0 difference while you're raiding. I mean, like, yeah, you got to go pick a guy up every now and again, but there's really no, like,
All sail.
no worry, like no risk about it. Like, obviously they do help kill the guys faster, but is there? I somehow doubt that. Alright, so we'll go this way, mainly because I don't know where else to go. Oh, we actually took out a fortification, eh? But yeah, this is neat. I can definitely see myself playing this in between parts and like upgrading shit. I don't really see myself doing this again on camera. I'm glad that we did it this time, but I don't really see myself doing it again. Because I can't imagine that it changes all that much. Now this looks military, yes.
Sail down.
Apparently we're waiting over there. I tried to turn them, but they were having none of it. But that's fine. Alright.
Blackback.
God, didn't quite make it.
Justice awaits, coward!
Will it? Oh, fucker. Come on. You can do it again. Do it.
The
Do it.
blood song rages.
Oh, I want to try and take care of like the archers and like the skirmishers, because I feel like those are the ones that my guys have the most trouble with.
Troll spawn.
The archers obviously because they can just like pick them. Ooh, the pikeman would probably not be a good one either. But that's fine. Getting a lot of rations. And I did upgrade my rations pouch so I can actually carry even more now.
Hey, come here.
Come on. And, ugh. Was there even anything of worth in this house? Not particularly, but I see some enemies coming.
Finisher! I'll stage your welcome.
Boosh.
No.
Go. That one. I'm assuming the archer's dead. How's our guys doing? Well, they're both. They've got two low ones, but they're not. But they still haven't used their rations,
Hey,
so
come
that's
here a
good.
moment.
Oh, look at you go. Immediately going right to the thing that I needed you to go to. Good for you. Alright, so now I'm going to assume that that's
We're done.
going to
Let's
max
get
out
back to
my
the ship.
cargo. Yeah, okay, so that's all the foreign supplies I can carry. I am curious if I can come in here and do these things solo. Like, if I don't raid them, but instead just go in and yeah, like if I don't raid them, if I just like park next to it, if I can leave the ship and come in and do it. Now obviously that really wouldn't be in the spirit of the game mode, but I mean still. Now I'm also going to assume that the river map clues and the gear and weapons, that now that I've been here, if I return to here, this will still be revealed. Because like it's not a very big map. I'm just going to assume that that gear and weapons is always going to be there whenever I come to River X. And that the only thing that might change will be the like the defenses along the river. But it is time to return. Our cargo hold is full, so I don't really want to go to another location. River defenses increased to heavy river defenses. 0 fallen Yams Viking, but 6 locations raided. I did get a river raid chest key. Did I get like another key in the chest or something? Because that would be weird. I mean, maybe if Vikings keep attacking your settlements, don't build next to the river. I mean, there's very little stopping them from parking at as close as they can and just coming at you over the land. I mean, let's face it, it's not like their boat is an important part of the raid besides getting there. I mean, everything else. So yeah, I'm going to assume that the upgrades are going to be like upgrading their damage, upgrading their health, upgrading the ship's health, and that, since we do have abilities that has them bracing, has the faster move, or like the sprint basically for the boat, so that you can, which I think was also a thing in, was that a thing in Odyssey, the ramming speed thing? Maybe. I can't remember if that was like an actual thing or if it was just you opened your sail, but I want to say it was like a separate speed boost thing. So yeah, I'm going to assume there's going to be a lot of upgrades. And in between this part and next part, I mean, I plan on, obviously I'll need to do my Dark Souls 2 killing. But after that, I don't know, I might actually play this instead of getting further in Saints Row. Who knows? I mean, to be fair, I might just do Saints Row and try and get as far as I can, and then like switch between that and this, and just try, like, because it honestly, don't be surprised if like the next video, I have like all the rewards that you can get from this river raid mode. Because I mean, I 100% would like, this is awesome. Now, I say this is awesome for me because it gives me an excuse to play the game in between videos. For somebody who's not doing videos in it and just sitting there playing it, I imagine this is all right. Because it depends, I guess, on how hard it gets in that, you know? Because if it doesn't get much harder, or there's ways to make it so it doesn't get, or so that it doesn't get as much harder or easier and whatnot, you know? Like, how do you lower the river defenses? Is that something that you have to go in and do yourself? Is that just like based on like real lifetime? Is it based on like if you go and raid another river, then the other rivers will lower their defenses a little bit? Like,
That was invigorating. And as lucrative as I promised ya. Think we have got enough supplies here to put something together?
Something like what?
A place to stay where we can stretch out? All. Wouldn't want to bother Adis and the rest.
You know Adis?
I know of Adis. Her reputation as a fighter and as a trainer precedes her. Simply wouldn't want to get in her way.
I see. Well, we have space for a hall, and with enough supplies, we can make something in due time.
build a hall for the Vikings. Alright. Should be simple enough. Goat statue there. Alright. 100. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense that they would, you know, take exactly how much you are supposed to get during that little tutorial. Kind of be weird if it required you to build more. Okay, now what? I'm assuming that there's going to be more to this.
Welcome to the Viking Hall, Eivor. Been a long time since we've had a permanent place to gather and share stories. Come here to hire more Vikinger for your raids. With time, it will attract some impressive fighters. Real talents.
Okay. Maybe I will kick out all Vikings from the hall and replace them with new ones to recruit. Okay. I feel like I've seen you before. So.
Greetings, mighty Eivor. I would join
so
my
this is
axe
the
to
same.
yours. My
Okay, so
blade
this is just a way to
always
really
ready.
like cycle through Vikings. But somehow I doubt that it has much to do with like their actual skill in battle. Drinking hall we can find out. Okay, so I can upgrade it for 200. The hell is this place? That wasn't what I wanted.
Have a look, Sunan.
Okay, so yeah, that can be upgraded. I'm assuming that just gives you access to more Yom's Vikings. And then that's just alright. Okay, well let's go talk to him and see what he has to say. Because it did say that we could trade supplies with him for stuff as well.
Eivor. I have been meaning to mention to you the legacy of Saint George.
Is this some sort of ridiculous legend?
Yeah.
It is. The stories that the revered saint's legacy, lost for hundreds of years, is divided and hidden across England.
Such a great treasure, and yet no one has any idea where even a single piece could be?
Well, you
Until
do.
now. For months I have heard whispers that match the stories. And now my scouts have returned with a map. The rivers Severn and Exe both play a role in George's legend.
Very well. That is where we will search.
But keep a lookout for hints of other hiding places. Nothing is known for certain. Whether any of it actually exists, I cannot say. Care to go find out?
Sounds tempting. I'll go.
Good luck.
Okay.
Up for some raiding?
No, not right now. I want to see. Let's go raiding. Customize ship. Let's see. Your River Raid longship can be upgraded separately from the Drakkar. Our ship has a name? Huh. You can also upgrade your River Raid longship's cargo capacity by spending foreign material. Each upgrade increases the amount of supplies you can bring back from River Raids. Okay. So the figurehead. Okay, so I can make the figureheads whatever I want. So you know what? We'll make it. Our ship is the Death ship. Like the Helheim ship. So we'll make this one our Jotunheim ship. Although, yeah, whatever. Because I think it looks cool coming down the river like that. And then we can increase. Oh man, 400. Wait. Oh right. So I would have to go and fully raid 2 more rivers basically, since my cargo hold can only hold 100. Okay, so now let's see what your wares are. Ooh. Just Yom's Viking. Okay, so obviously that's something to work towards. And then that's what I want this longship to be.
Hi, old friend.
Hey, Eivor. Do not forget,
Okay.
we will
So now if
travel along here. If you have any treaty
Distant rivers known by the Yom's Viking. Each
rest
river has unique
assured our
treasures to
raids
find
will
and
not
collect.
affect
Raiding
them.
a river temporarily
You
raises
will
the
work
level
under cover
because
of
local
our
rivers
ships and avoid familiar places.
Okay. So like River Severn now has few river defenses because we haven't been there. But if we go here, it has heavy rivers. So I'm assuming that if we raid Severn, that it will then lower X's. Okay. Foreign supplies plentiful. Okay. Alright, so that isn't quite what I had in mind. So does that mean that, yeah, like, what the Yom's Vikings we have are wearing and stuff actually matter then? Like, for example, like that big guy that I have with, like, the DLC armor. Like, is he stronger or weaker than anyone else because of that? Like, I'm honestly curious. Also, I don't remember where the bell went. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now if I ring the bell... Ding ding. Piss off. Boop boop boop. Now what do we have? I mean, I don't know. Like, there's very few of my Yom's Vikings that actually go down. I can only recall like 1 or 2 that I have actually had. And, like, really, it's the one guy that I have that realistically I remember dying a bunch. But yeah, like, I don't know how much anything that these guys are wearing does. Like, and the fact that, like, when you look at them, that's it. Like, you see what they have. So unless you come across that specific, like, those specific armor pieces already, like, I don't know. But anyway, that'll be it for this part. In between this part and next part, I'll probably go and get wealth that's left in Kent and quite possibly do some river raiding. Um, so like I said, don't be surprised if like the next time you show up, I have like quite a few rewards for from the river raiding thing. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.